All right, ready to dive into something pretty revolutionary.
Always. Lay it on me.
It's CrewAI.
Oh, yeah. I've heard some buzz about this one.
Yeah, it's not just another AI tool. It's it's a whole new way of thinking about how we can use AI
Okay, I'm intrigued.
to solve really complex problems.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine teams of specialized AI agents.
Not just one.
No, teams of them,
Oh,
each with its own unique skill set and like roles,
I see where you're going.
and they work together seamlessly.
Like a well-oiled machine.
Exactly. Exactly. So what's really fascinating about CrewAI is that it goes beyond just like individual AI agents, right?
Yeah.
It's like a framework for building and managing entire teams of these agents,
Okay. each
each with its own specific purpose and expertise. You following me?
Yeah, totally.
So it's kind of like assembling a crew for a mission where each member brings something crucial to the table.
That's a good analogy.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's why we're doing this deep dive today. You've probably heard the buzz about AI agents. They're everywhere these days.
Seems like it.
But CrewAI takes it to a whole other level.
Yep.
Seriously.
Okay, you've got my attention.
Yeah, so we're going to break down how it works,
Awesome.
explore some real-world use cases. I think you'd be pretty surprised at some of the things it can do.
I bet.
And by the end, you'll totally understand why people are making such a fuss about it.
Sounds good. Let's get into it.
Yeah. So one of the most powerful things about this whole CrewAI thing
Okay.
is this idea of autonomous interagent delegation.
Autonomous what now?
Yeah.
Break that down for me.
Like imagine you have a researcher agent,
Okay.
right?
Got it.
And that agent stumbles on a paywalled article.
Ah, that's the worst.
Right. So instead of just hitting a dead end, right, it can automatically delegate that task of getting access to that article to a payment agent.
Whoa, wait.
Right.
Cool.
And the workflow just continues without any interruption.
I see. So they're working together.
Exactly. And the team just achieves its goal much more efficiently.
That's impressive.
Right. So it's not just about having like a bunch of smart AI agents.
Right.
It's about them being able to communicate,
Hmm.
collaborate, and delegate tasks just like a human team would.
That's really interesting. So it's like they're mimicking human teamwork.
Exactly. And that's where the true power lies.
Okay. I'm starting to see the potential here.
This collaborative intelligence is what allows them to solve these super complex problems.
Right. Because one agent alone couldn't handle all of that.
Right, exactly. They need each other.
Cool.
So I'm already kind of seeing how this could be a game changer for like businesses, organizations, anyone really.
Yeah, the applications seem pretty broad.
For sure.
So let's get down to it. How does it actually work?
Okay, so let's get into some of the nitty-gritty, the key features that make CrewAI stand out.
Yeah. Well, what makes this thing pick?
So one of the things that really sets it apart is the role-based agent design.
Okay, what does that mean exactly?
You can create agents with very specific roles, goals,
Makes sense.
but even backstory.
Backstories.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, right?
And why backstories?
Well, it actually can influence their behavior and their interaction within the crew, so
Oh, that's interesting.
it's like you're building a team of specialists.
I see. So it's more than just a program. It's like they have personalities.
Yeah, each with their own kind of personality and skill set.
It's a real team.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool. But how does it actually manage all these different interactions
Right.
and workflows?
CrewAI has these really robust task management features.
Okay.
So you define the tasks, you assign them to specific agents.
Mm.
You can even have the system save outputs as files or like parse them into usable formats.
So you have a lot of control over the output.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of control over how information flows within the crew.
That's important, especially with something this complex.
Yeah, so it's not just about like telling the agents what to do.
Right.
It's about creating this structured workflow that allows them to interact and exchange information effectively.
Okay, I see. So structure is key here.
Yeah, and right now it supports sequential and hierarchical processes,
Mm-hmm.
which basically just ensures that tasks are completed in a logical order.
That makes sense.
And what's really cool is how these processes can be adapted
Yeah.
and customized.
Oh, so it's flexible too.
Yeah, to suit the needs of different organizations.
I like that. You need that flexibility.
For sure.
Okay, so now let's get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
The real world applications.
Yeah, everyone wants to know, like, how is this actually being used today, right?
Right. Show me the magic.
To solve real problems.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's start with sales. Imagine your sales team struggling to, like, prioritize leads,
Oh, I've been there.
wasting time chasing dead ends. you know.
So frustrating.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
But with CrewAI, you can have a team of AI agents that are handling that lead scoring, you know.
Interesting.
So they analyze all the customer data, interaction patterns,
Okay.
all the relevant information to identify the most promising prospects.
So they're like doing all the research and prep work for the sales team.
Exactly.
That's huge.
And then your sales team can just focus on, you know, the leads that are most likely to convert.
That would save so much time.
No more wasted time, no more missed opportunities.
That's the dream.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like having an AI assistant who could just predict who's ready to buy, you know?
So cool.
Yeah, now what about marketing? Everyone knows content creation can be a huge bottleneck.
It's a beast.
The worst, right?
Yeah, it never ends.
So imagine feeding CrewAI your brand guidelines, your past successful campaigns, and like content briefs,
Okay.
and it learns your style and voice.
Oh, wow.
It basically becomes an extension of your marketing team.
That's kind of scary, but also amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
And you could have these agents generating personalized ad copy,
Mm-hmm.
writing blog posts, even creating social media content, all at scale
That's insane. Yeah.
and tailored to your audience.
Whoa. So it's not just generic stuff.
No, it's very specific. That would free up so much time.
Seriously, marketing teams would be ecstatic.
And creative energy, right?
Yeah.
So marketing teams could just focus on strategy, big picture thinking, and let the AI handle the day-to-day grind of content production.
That's the dream, right? To get rid of all those tedious tasks.
Exactly.
And just focus on the strategy.
And think about the potential for personalization.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of just sending out these like generic marketing blasts.
Nobody wants those.
Right.
Yeah.
Imagine highly targeted messages
Okay.
crafted by these AI agents who actually understand each customer's individual preferences and needs.
Okay, now you're talking.
Right.
That's the kind of marketing that really works.
Exactly. That's the magic.
Yeah. So what other industries are using this?
I mean, the possibilities are pretty much endless.
I bet.
Like in finance.
Okay.
Imagine CrewAI analyzing all this market data, evaluating all these investment opportunities,
Oh, wow.
generating real-time insights for traders and investors.
So it's like having a team of analysts.
It's like having a whole team of AI analysts working 24/7.
That sounds amazing, but also kind of intimidating.
Right.
Like, is this only for huge companies with tons of money?
Not at all. That's one of the great things about this technology.
Okay.
It's totally scalable and adaptable.
I see.
You can start with just a small crew of agents, focus on a specific task, and then as you grow
Okay.
and your needs grow,
Yeah.
you can expand.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right. It's designed to be accessible to everyone, no matter your budget.
That's good. So it's not just for the big players.
Yeah, so a small business could use it for something like
Mm-hmm.
automating customer support or
Yeah.
managing social media. And then a large corporation could use it to like optimize their supply chains or develop new products.
Got it.
It's really about finding the right use case for your needs. And as this technology keeps evolving, we can expect to see even more creative and innovative applications.
Yeah. Who knows what the future holds?
Right. I mean, the potential is unlimited.
Absolutely.
Right.
Okay, so we've established it's powerful, it's versatile, but how does it compare to other similar tools?
Right. Great question. Aren't there other platforms that kind of do the same thing?
Yeah, there are a few,
Nice.
like Autogen and ChatDev. They're also exploring multi-agent systems,
Okay.
but CrewAI really hits that sweet spot
What do you mean?
between flexibility and production readiness.
Okay.
It's designed for both development and real-world deployment.
Interesting. So you can like build and use it right away.
Exactly, it's ready to go.
So what makes it stand out from the crowd?
Well, Autogen is really good at building conversational agents, but it lacks a defined process-driven approach, you know?
So it's more free-flowing.
Yeah, it's all about the interactions.
Interesting.
And ChatDev has processes, but they can be pretty rigid,
Oh.
not as adaptable.
I see.
So CrewAI offers that structure, but it's still flexible.
Got it. So it's kind of the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
It's like having a well-organized team, but they can also improvise and adapt.
Which is essential these days.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Got to be able to roll with the punches, right?
Especially in the tech world.
Exactly. Things change so fast.
Now, here's another cool thing.
Okay.
While it defaults to using OpenAI's models,
Yeah.
you can configure it to use local models.
Local models.
Yeah, through tools like Llama.
Oh, okay. So does that mean you can run CrewAI with open source AI models?
Yep, you got it.
That's a game changer.
It is.
Especially for organizations that are concerned about data privacy and security.
Absolutely.
Yeah, or vendor lock-in.
Right.
That's huge.
And speaking of open source, CrewAI itself is open source.
So it's not just a platform, it's a whole community.
That's right.
That's awesome.
So even if you're not a developer,
Okay.
you can still engage with the community, explore all these different use cases, stay ahead of the curve. It's a really great way to learn.
I love that.
Yeah, and connect with people who are excited about this stuff.
That's awesome.
It's a great community.
That's a perfect segue into our next segment.
Oh,
We've covered a lot,
we have.
but I think our listeners are eager to hear even more about the potential of this,
I bet they are. Let's do it.
and how it's being used in the real world.
Happy to share more.
Let's dive into some specific examples.
Awesome. Let's get specific. Okay, so let's get specific. Remember how we were talking about CrewAI, like revolutionizing marketing?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Imagine you need to launch a new product and you want to create like a multifaceted campaign.
Okay.
Traditionally, that would involve a whole team of people, copywriters, designers, social media experts.
Yeah, and a ton of back and forth,
Right.
missed deadlines, the whole 9 yards.
Exactly.
Not really known for its efficiency.
No, not at all. But with CrewAI, you could build a crew where one agent is like crafting compelling ad copy
Oh, wow.
variations.
Okay.
Another one is designing, eye-catching visuals. And a third is handling social media, scheduling, engagement,
So they're all working together.
all at the same time, yeah.
Wow.
And maintaining a consistent brand voice.
That's really important.
It is. It's like having a mini marketing agency
That's a great way to put it.
working 24/7, all powered by AI,
I like that.
orchestrated through CrewAI.
That's wild.
And because each agent is specialized,
Okay.
they can perform those tasks much faster and more efficiently
That makes sense.
than a general-purpose AI.
Right.
So you get high-quality, targeted content.
That's what everyone wants.
It is. It's the holy grail of marketing.
It is.
And it frees up your human marketers to focus on, the strategy, creative
Good
direction,
important stuff.
the stuff that AI can't do.
Exactly.
So let's switch gears a little bit, talk about something more technical.
Okay, I'm ready.
You mentioned CrewAI could be used for code development.
Oh, yeah, that was a fascinating one.
How do you think that works?
Well, I was thinking it's kind of like an AI pair programmer,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but like on steroids.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
So you could have a code generation agent
Right.
that suggests, snippets based on your input.
Mm-hmm.
A bug detection agent
Oh, that's helpful.
scans for errors in real time.
That would be a lifesaver.
And even a documentation agent that automatically
Yeah, hold on.
generates documentation as you code.
No way, that's incredible.
Right. So it's not just about writing code faster.
Right.
It's about writing better code, cleaner code,
Mm-hmm.
well-documented code.
Which is every developer's dream.
That's the dream, right?
Seriously.
And here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay, hit me.
You could have a code optimization agent.
What would that do?
It analyzes your code,
Mm-hmm.
looks for performance bottlenecks,
Okay.
and suggests improvements.
Oh, wow. So it's like a performance coach.
Exactly. And even a security audit agent that scans for potential vulnerabilities.
So it's like having a whole team of senior developers looking over your shoulder.
That's exactly what it is.
That's amazing.
Giving you real-time feedback and guidance.
That would be so valuable.
Right. And the best part is these agents are constantly learning
Oh, really?
from your coding style and preferences.
So it gets better over time.
The more you use it, the more personalized and effective it becomes.
That's cool. So it's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
No, it's tailored to you.
It adapts to you.
Exactly.
That's really impressive.
So now let's shift gears again.
Okay, what else you got?
Let's talk about financial analysis.
All right, finance. Interesting.
Yeah, so the world of finance, it's all about data, insights, making smart decisions, high stakes, high pressure, for sure. Seems like a perfect fit for CrewAI, right?
It does, yeah.
So imagine a crew where you have a data acquisition agent
Okay.
that's gathering all the real-time market data,
Yeah.
financial modeling agent that's building predictive models,
Oh, wow.
and a risk assessment agent that's identifying potential pitfalls,
So they're covering all the bases.
all working together to provide this comprehensive view of the market.
That's powerful.
Right. So it's not just about crunching numbers.
Right.
It's about understanding the story behind the numbers,
Mm-hmm. Seeing the bigger picture
identifying trends that maybe we wouldn't see.
that human analysts might miss.
Exactly. And think about portfolio management.
Okay. Yeah.
You could have a crew of agents monitoring your investments,
Mm-hmm.
rebalancing your portfolio based on market conditions,
That would be amazing.
alerting you to potential risks or opportunities.
So it's like a personal AI hedge fund manager.
That's exactly what it's like, working 24/7.
That's insane.
And because CrewAI can be configured to use those local models,
Right. Right.
you can even incorporate your own proprietary training algorithms and strategies.
Oh, wow. So you can really customize it.
Yeah, it's super powerful.
That's a game changer for individual investors.
For sure, smaller firms too.
Yeah, who wouldn't want that?
Who wouldn't want that?
And this is just the tip of the iceberg.
I know, it's crazy.
We're already seeing it used for things like automated customer support,
Yeah, I read about that.
personalized education, even scientific research.
It's mind-blowing.
It is. It really is.
The versatility.
It's remarkable.
It's incredible. But it's not just about the technology, right?
Right.
It's about how we use it
Exactly.
and the impact it has on the world.
That's the key. We have to use it responsibly.
For sure, huge responsibility.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's not just about building smarter AI.
Mm-hmm.
It's about building AI that serves humanity,
That's a good way to put it.
helps us create a better future,
Couldn't agree more.
So now you're getting it.
I think so, yeah.
And I think that's a perfect way to kind of transition to our final thoughts.
All right, let's wrap things up.
Yeah, we've explored the what and the how of CrewAI.
The nuts and bolts.
Yeah. Now let's consider the why.
Okay, the why. I like it.
Why should our listeners care?
Yeah. What's the takeaway here?
What does this all mean for the future?
Big questions.
We've seen how CrewAI can boost efficiency,
Mm-hmm.
automate tasks,
Yeah.
even unlock new levels of creativity, right?
Right.
But what I find really fascinating is how it changes the very nature of work,
Oh, yeah.
It's
It's a fundamental shift.
is.
We're moving from a world where humans give AI instructions
Right.
to a world where humans and AI collaborate.
Like partners.
Exactly, as partners.
Instead of replacing jobs,
Mhm.
it's augmenting human capabilities.
That's the goal.
Right, letting us focus on those higher level tasks that
Exactly.
require critical thinking, creativity,
Mhm.
strategic decision making.
The things that AI can't do.
Exactly.
At least not yet.
So it's not humans versus AI.
No.
It's humans and AI together,
Working together.
achieving more than either could alone.
I like that.
Right. So what if instead of spending hours sifting through data,
Oh, the worst.
right,
Yeah.
you could have a crew of AI agents doing all the heavy lifting,
That would be nice.
presenting you with the key insights and recommendations.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
So you can make the decisions.
Yeah, the informed decision.
It's powerful.
Right.
Yeah.
That would free up so much time and mental energy
Oh, absolutely.
to focus on the big picture, the strategic thinking,
Mm-hmm.
the human element that AI just can't replicate.
The things that make us human.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's where the magic happens.
Right. When humans and AI work together, we can leverage each other's strengths
Exactly. Best of both worlds.
to unlock new levels of innovation and problem solving.
That's the goal.
But let's be realistic for a second.
Okay.
This is still a very new technology.
It is.
What are some of the challenges that need to be addressed
Mm-hmm.
before this becomes truly mainstream?
That's a good question.
You know?
Yeah, well, I think one of the biggest challenges is scalability. Okay. As we start building larger and more complex systems, managing communication and coordination between hundreds, even thousands of agents,
Whoa, that's a lot.
it gets really complicated.
I can imagine it's one thing to manage a small team,
Right.
but a whole army of AI agents.
Exactly. That's a whole other ballgame.
That's wild.
So we need new algorithms,
Okay.
new architectures
Mm-hmm.
that can handle that complexity.
That makes sense.
But it's not just the technical challenges.
Right.
There are organizational and social implications too.
Oh, for sure.
How do we integrate these AI crews into existing workflows?
Yeah, good point.
How do we make sure humans and AI can work together effectively?
And trust each other.
Right, trust is key.
Huge.
And what about potential biases in the data?
Oh, that's a big one.
We need to make sure CrewAI is used ethically.
Yeah, responsibly for the benefit of everyone.
Exactly.
These are all important questions,
They are.
and there are no easy answers.
Not yet.
But it's a conversation that we need to be having now.
Absolutely. We can't wait until it's too late.
Right.
We need to be proactive.
So it's not just about building the technology.
No.
It's about building the right frameworks, the safeguards, the mindset
Mhm. The whole package.
to make sure we use it wisely and ethically,
Couldn't agree more. Yeah.
Now, despite these challenges,
Mhm.
I'm still super optimistic about the future of CrewAI
Me too.
and multi-agent systems.
I think it's going to be huge.
It's just the beginning,
Just scratching the surface.
I believe it has the power to transform, like everything.
The way we work,
The way we learn,
the way we live,
the way we interact with the world.
this can change everything.
Imagine a world where every organization,
Yeah.
every business, every individual
Mhm.
has access to their own crew of AI agents,
That's the dream.
working tirelessly to help them achieve their goals.
And solve those big problems.
It's a future where we can offload all the mundane tasks,
The boring stuff.
the repetitive stuff.
The stuff that nobody wants to do.
Exactly. Free up our time and energy to focus on the things that really matter.
The things that make us human.
Creativity, innovation, human connection.
That's what it's all about.
It's a future where humans and AI work together, not as competitors,
Right.
but as collaborators
To build a better world.
to build a better world. Exactly.
I love it.
It's a future worth striving for, and I think CrewAI is a crucial step in getting there.
I think so too.
So on that inspiring note,
Yeah.
I think it's time to wrap up our deep dive into the world of CrewAI.
It's been a good one.
It has. It's been fascinating.
Lots to think about.
To our listeners, we hope you found this as thought-provoking as we have.
We hope you enjoyed it.
It's a technology that's going to change the world.
It is, no doubt about it.
We encourage you to stay curious, stay informed,
Keep learning.
stay engaged.
The future is exciting.
It is. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning,
And keep pushing the boundaries.
pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive.
See you next time.